This entire program is about people, and what we really need to focus on and understand is that even with all our technology, our ability to forecast the weather, our capability of rebuilding homes, we're dealing with humans who have found themselves in a very, very difficult place. So I talk about traumatic stress. I talk about the impact on their ability to process information, to communicate, to be connecting, to stay present during this very difficult time. I think there's another major piece of this, and that's what about the responders, the fire, the police, the EMS, Red Cross services, all the people who come in to help. The impact that these kinds of events have on them, the emotional trauma that they can experience, even with their years of experience, they still can be impacted by things they see, things they hear. So we talk about what the impact is on the workers, how they stay healthy while deployed, and what they can do to assist the victims in the aftermath of these powerful events.
So we have a strategic outcome called Weather Ready Nation, and it's really about building a Weather Ready Nation, working with all of our partners to ensure that we have more actionable information. So when a tornado warning is issued, folks receive the warning, they know exactly what to do and the actions to take to reduce the number of weather-related fatalities. Well, it's really, again, about the partnership and consistent messaging. So when the warning goes out, we need our partners to help get that message to the local community, and even some of our other weather partners, people who are submitting, putting out warnings as well. They're taking our information and then tailoring it to specific individuals. And as long as it's a consistent message, folks hear the message over and over and say, hey, I should probably do something about this. So the consistency, the multiple dissemination mechanisms, social media is going wild. We are using that more and more, and using more actionable information. The social science, pulling in the social science, telling you exactly when the impacts to your community is going to happen.
We live in a part of the country right now where unreinforced masonry can be used as a design choice. In my opinion, it's not a good choice. The cost of rebar is not very high. But we also need proper detailing of that rebar. We need rebar that's properly lapped and overlaps the bar next to it to transfer the forces properly. We need the bond beam at the top of a wall system to be properly connected to the columns that are within the masonry, those filled cells within the masonry. It's little details that tend to start the problem, and then the storm just works at that weak link and just tears the rest of the building apart. In metal buildings, I would say we need to readdress these cable braces. The connections on the cable braces in one case failed before the cable did. And in my opinion, it needs to be the other way around. If you're going to take something to failure, it needs to be the element, not the connection. The city of Moore has been hit 18 times since 1951. The state of Oklahoma will have a EF3, 4, or 5 on average once every 2 years. With those kind of probabilities, it's only a matter of time. You know, we live in the state that happens to be the most prominent as far as tornadoes in the nation. And I think it's about time that we start acting like it's part of our lives instead of ignoring it.